could have done a multiplayer where one was Milan, one Brandenburg, one Japan, and we do the Axis power split of the world thing. That would be cool. Maybe next time. Ooh, Korea has 2 heavies. That's part of what's bringing us down, it looks like. Those heavies are tough. Just play Hearts of Iron at that point. That's true. It'd be much simpler that way to just play Hearts of Iron if everyone had it. I'll play Milan? Okay, well, we got one person who's ready to go. Next time we have signups. Korea is trying to land troops in Japan. Well, we can't have that now, can we? Apparently this war was a bad idea. Japan would be the one alone for so long. That's true. They would be alone for a long time. I'm always down for Hoi 4. Nice. Good to know. I don't have and won't get Hoi 4. Not a fan. Taco. Don't like the Hoi. Let's build some more galleys. With all this money we have now. Try to recoup some of this navy. Well, at least we know that Korea's army won't be able to do anything. Even if they land, the dynamos will come kill them, so just kind of waiting them out. Eventually the allies of Buriati will leave, and we will swoop in and take them out. Doesn't look like my thing. Yeah, I mean, it's a World War simulator, honestly. If you care more for the political stuff and the diplomatic game, then I understand. Did the Imperator numbers seem high to you? The stream chat was claiming the numbers are historical. They seemed fine, yeah. It's just those troops, you know, get called up. I mean, they had some pretty high numbers back in the day. That might be surprising. It might be a little high for that exact year, but maybe later Rome, they would have made sense. But it was hard to see what was going on in that stream. You know, it seemed really busy. They were just trying to show off as much as possible. Hoping the next stream will get more for us. On the big Hoi boy. Alright. Zookeep. I'll keep that in mind. Haven't played any Hoi 4 on the stream. But maybe when Man the Guns comes out. Whenever that's going to be. Seems so far off. This war would be a lot less imbalanced if we actually built more troops. But we can't afford those troops. And that's the real problem. And we didn't have a third of our army in the Philippines. There were 80,000 men involved in a war with only 2/3 of Italy involved. The same war in 1450 in EU4 wouldn't even have that 1,500 years later. Admittedly post-Black Plague, but still. I'd have to do more reading on my historical numbers for battles in the Roman era, but I think it's right. I think there's just there's a lot less professional soldiers. I mean, like just people that got pulled out of the farms and said, "Here, have a sword. Good luck." visor cost? Because I am going to have visors eventually. I got 400 hours in Hawaii, but that's the most hours I have in any game, including those of which both me and my dad play. Oh, okay. Well, as far as Steam games are concerned, EU4 here is probably my most played game. I've got almost 1,800 hours. Yeah, early Rome had the men buy their swords. Yeah. Ooh, silver found in Iwami. So gold will now be produced, because silver's not an actual trade good in this game. Maybe should change that event there, Paradox, but whatever. As far as most played game of all, I'd have to say that would be, for me, would be World of Warcraft, but I don't play that game anymore, because it's not good anymore. Okay, trying to snag some boat victories here. Pay off this loan. And let's build some more infantry. That we can send over and take more land. So I'm sure Korea's got to be getting tired of us just wrecking their boats nonstop. Playing Civ 5 right now. I'm more of a Civ 4 player. I liked the square-based map instead of the hexagon-based map, but that's just me. It seems that every time they make a Civ game, everyone likes the previous version more. Like when Civ 6 came out, everybody that played Civ 5 really liked Civ 5 more. Let's see, would anyone else be interested in leaving? Manchu, I mean, your capital. You don't even occupy your capital. Never played Civ 4? I mean, it's worth taking a look at for sure. The intro song to it actually won a Grammy Award. So there's not many video games you can say that did that. This is still naval, yeah. Are you at Tech 9 still? Did we ever get to Tech 9? We did not. Okay, so we're gonna keep holding on. Force another boat battle with Korea. All their transports that are trash. Nasugi gonna hold them in a boat battle for us while we reinforce. And Korea would leave right now. They won't give us anything, but they would leave. So that is interesting. Let's see if we can actually get some land from them, though. Let's keep pushing. There's no real fear here of losing, because they're never going to cross the sea. Yeah, I used to prefer Civ 5, but still play Civ 6 a lot. But with the new Civ 6 expansion, I'm now about equally liking both. Yeah, I just haven't had enough time to give those games their fair pass. That seems to be a lot of games nowadays. They'll come out and people will be upset about them, and then DLCs and stuff will get released, and then they get better, and people aren't as mad. No complete games at launch anymore. Can't wait for the new EU4 board game. Oh yes, I'm very excited about that when that comes out. That will be really fun. It might be hard to find people to play that game with, but I am looking forward to it nonetheless. Okay, that's one province. I'll take a few more to get where we need to be. And I did say that allies could board. Yes, I did. Okay. Just making sure. In case any of you guys are interested in coming across and doing some sieging for me, Japan. Even back in 1999, the games would have had an expansion of 2 later. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm just used to, back in that age, I was more into console gaming, so the game, like, here's your cartridge, it's done. And that was it. Back in the day, playing my Nintendo. Don't get much on the console anymore, though. That is a lot of troops headed our way. And it's time to get out of Korea. Korea still only interested in giving us 1 province. It looks like. You should get a time machine and go smack yourself. I don't think that's what I would do if I had a time machine. Playing your Magnavox Odyssey, you mean you boomer? No, I did not have a Magnavox Odyssey. I'm not as old as you think I am. Games like Rise of Nations and Roller Coaster Tycoon still had later expansions. Oh yeah, and like The Sims. Sims had expansions as well. So I get what you're saying, Taco. I feel like games that are easily moddable and have a large mod community are a good 2 to 3 times better than the games without, just because of the mods. That's part of the reason I prefer PC so much to console. Well, it's just, yeah, there's more community, too. It's not even just the mods themselves. Still waiting to get to Tech 9. Help us catch up to all these people over here. I'll try and sneak 2 guys over to the War Goal, because that's a big part of why we're losing right now. So we can just snag it real quick. And reverse our fortunes. That might help convince some of these people to leave that we don't plan on doing anything with. Kind of psych them out type thing. You can send all your anti winning offers to us, but we're not going to accept them. We are not losing this war. We're actually doing just fine. Boom. Automatic flip to green. Okay, Manchu, they're interested in leaving. I'll let them go. We don't want to fight them. I'm sending a small army to go deal with some barbarians. That's what you gotta do instead of playing with raging barbarians. Makes it tougher. Kick Mongolia out as well. Pretty sure that I can't core that. So that's probably going to end up going to Anu. And these boats, okay, they are coming down this way. Ooh, and Korea actually landed some troops here in Japan. Well, time to stomp those out real quick. I need this land returned to Japan. It is rightfully ours. It does not belong to Korea in any way. And they've got plenty of rebels going around their country that they should deal with those instead of worrying about us. Okay, second Philippine colony finished. Good deal. Sometimes I play with my friends, we are always convinced raging barbarians are on because the barbarians are always like 10 times worse in multiplayer for reasons. That is how it feels. Whenever you're trying to develop your nation and they just come out of nowhere and just slow you down. It's a rough spot to be in. Do not care if Anu has war exhaustion, that's not my problem. Okay, so we can go to Guam. I just need to send one guy over there, though, because there's only 500 natives in Guam. Oh, there's the Manchurian separatists. That was probably the war exhaustion they were facing. Well, they'll probably get beat up by Biryati's troops here shortly. We only want to leave one guy here. Everybody else can go back. Yeah, Korea and Biryati, they're facing those rebels for us. We don't have to deal with those. But yes, there are a lot of peasants rebels in Korea. That's helping us out. See if we can't get a foothold in there.